I think they played twice yesterday.
Yes.
So we are at game, potentially game 11 now.
Yeah.
But I think they both are 3-0, so I guess it's game 7.
It's game 7.
Run it back, just run it back.
Run it back. It's game 7. So, yeah, the thing with Senso is, of course, he's most known for the Banjo.
Yeah.
As you said, has the Lidimac pocket, has a Palutena pocket somewhere very deep. Kind of a bag of tricks. Has the Ken in there as well. It's just like seeing what will work. Senso is able to switch off and on these characters mid-set. So it's just going to be his big... we are going to start out with the Banjo, it seems, as we get into the losers qualifiers for top 32. Senso versus Walter Mishima.
All right, and immediately, typical Banjo gameplay coming out. Grenade eggs, bullet eggs. Yeah, this is going to be a weird one because the reflect on the Kazuya will mean those grenade eggs are coming right back at you. And look at that. That is an insane amount of damage. And that's actually the KO at 0. Well, it's not really a 0, it's death, but... he was at 0.
He was at 0.
And then he was dead.
I said earlier in the broadcast that Tommy has been one of the most consistent guys. I think Walter Mishima is potentially up there, if not above there. He's been getting so good. It's just like he's getting very weird combos, right? He's got such a weird combo start there. I think there's also some interference. It could be. You had that before. There's a lot of people with Pro Controllers in this venue.
Yeah.
Who do not have the most space possible. So that means there's going to be a lot of Bluetooth interference with these controllers.
Right.
And sometimes the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller does not like that. It will completely short-circuit itself for some reason.
Excellent.
We are living in 2025, almost 2026. And we are just understanding Bluetooth controllers.
Oh yeah, I mean, at least it's not the Joy-Cons, you know.
Hey, don't go talk. I don't think I can swear, but don't go talking shit about the Joy-Cons. Don't go talking. They're good, man. I mean, okay.
I mean, I do like the Joy-Cons, but I still am traumatized of the fact that I believe it was either it was Mad Ice King, or it was Racket Mundo, T-posing on me while free-stocking me with Pro Controller, with Joy-Cons.
That could also be Saru. Saru is
that is true. It could also be both Mad Ice King and Saru while standing on top of each other's shoulders.
They've done that before. No, yeah. I really like the Switch 2 Joy-Cons. But I also like continuing this match. We are continuing and immediately getting an electric hit. Of course, very unfortunate pass there due to controller interference. You have to regain yourself. Uh-oh. Okay, he's going to escape due to the grenade egg. Already on 53%. He gets the big forward air in for Banjo. Yes,
yeah,
I do not understand.
Yeah.
I've learned so much about this game, and I do not understand when that thing crumples. For Senso putting out a deep sigh, has been affected by the Kazuya. Of course, dealing with controller issues as well is going to be the next thing on your plate. Placing it back, trying to get rid of the rage drive. Going to go for the down tilt, down for into the up tilt.
Finally, Senso finally finding a stock there, as it took a while. But Senso will be on the board now, tossing out some grenade eggs. Choose to go for the high ground. Really take his time to approach Walter here.
Yeah, and this is the game plan you want to have. Even if you are in advantage, you do not want to directly engage with this very angry man.
Definitely not. Walter will find an opening here. Immediately. Yeah, that's gonna be another stock, I imagine. No! Almost.
Misses the grenade egg, or misses the down smash or the electric. And now, yes, I agree. Getting the electric through the Banjo nair.
Explain this to me, David.
Kazuya gets blue when he does the electric move and ignores the opponent's attacks. And Banjo did the neutral air attack, and Kazuya just said, No, Winston. Ooh.
No, Walter.
Oh, goodbye.
Oh, back air will take it out. Okay. All right, so it's...
That's a rough game 1.
Yeah, so that was game 1 already, and Walter just completely dominated. Dominated Senso here. Yeah.
You see him pondering.
It's going to be a tough one here for Senso, because he really has to dive deep into his bag of gameplay options. Maybe even some trickery is afoot here, as Senso will might have to lock in something special here. I like playing Palutena into Kazuya. It's like one of my more favorite. It's kind of weird because I don't really understand what Kazuya does. But Palu kind of feels good to play against Kazuya because you can kind of move around and pick your battles.
You do not have to deal with him. I completely agree with that. That's like the big thing where he struggles. If you do not have the fear and do not have to deal with his immense burst options and his immense pressure, then you are in a very gonna have a very good time. But of course, you have to play a character that will do that. As we are switching to that Palutena, we are going through this character switch on small battlefield again, and as I said, maybe just not having to deal with Kazuya's options. Of course, you are still very perceptible to get anti-aired.
Yeah, so what I really like to do here as the Palutena player is really try to space those forward airs. That is the big thing. And just waiting for an opening. And then this is what you do. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Back air him out. Make sure he doesn't get in.
Great wait.
Of course, you don't want to miss any moves. Now, the dangerous thing here is for Senso that if he does not get back on stage, then Walter is going to have a great time, but for now it's all Senso's story, as the character switch seems to have worked quite well, but yeah, that's it. That's the scary part.
You have to mix it up, you have to be careful there. Uh-oh. Okay, that is going to be 60 damage already. Tries to go off the stage, but dash attacks it instead. You have to really punish Kazuya in this advantage. You have to get the downers, you have to get the back airs in. It's going to get 106 immediately. Oh, that's a very big counter.
I like that from Senso. You have to throw out something ballsy, go for the counter one of those big hits, get the KO, and immediately back on it. But it's Walter who's just prepared for everything. Nice read on the roll. We'll get 3 nairs and the forward air. Excellent. I've done that combo as well.
That's how I know it's good. But now, Walter Mishima looking for that electric. Great roll there from Senso, dodging the crumple from Kazuya there. And you have to watch, he's looking for these anti-airs. You see him crouching in there, crouch dashing into Senso to get a anti-air on the nair, on the back air. Of course, you have invincibility as Palu, but invincibility versus invincibility often ends up tricky. And now Kazuya off the stage, tries to go for another crouching grab, has the rage drive. Rage drives the wrong way, surprisingly, and gets punished for it. This is dangerous. No way.
Yeah, that's it. That's actually not it. I'm lying.
You are lying again. We are full of liars. We are a very unreliable narrator.
Yeah, exactly. The explosive flame will take out Walter here as Palutena seems to be doing a lot better right now. Some weird movement going on here, but Senso gets the better edge on it. And some great DI from Walter means he falls out after the second nair. More nairs coming out here as the down air. Explosive flame, another explosive flame. Walter sees it coming, but does not see the nair coming. The back air will shoot him off stage. The counter even. Good value here from the counter.
No!
You can't go for that. That does not work, but that does work. Those down Bs are heavenly for a Palutena player right now.
Oh, and this is such a dangerous part. You want to watch out for that rage drive because you are certain it's going to be hitting. Yeah. We are still one rage drive away. We are 40% in. It's going to actually now get it over with. Still, command grab would potentially get the KO here, but it is going to be difficult. No! Gets the jab one. That's perfect, honestly, for what you have there. But another down air on a jump call is not going to be it. Teleports there. The laser going the wrong direction. Oh, no!
Yeah, that's going to be it. That angle is way too low to recover from. As Senso loses game 2 at the skin of his teeth.
He DI'd it down, which I get if you have stage there. Because if you DI it up, you could die, but if you DI down, you are certainly dead.
Yeah.
So, unfortunate, but that last stock for Senso looked incredible. Kind of a Clown Fiesta in the last stock situation, but that is just two characters who can blow each other up. It's very difficult to get a good, clean advantage hit in there, or just a clean opening. It's going to be a little scrambly, but we are going to continue to game number 3. Of course, Senso now with the Palutena in the pocket is going to let out a deep sigh as we go back to the Palutena.
Yeah, and I really like the choice of small battlefield. You could really see what Senso did with the platforms, really using it as like a vehicle to get the explosive flames in and to really juggle around Walter Mishima here. As we go into the next game, let's see what Senso decides to do here. Gets the first hits in. And the turnaround on the Nair even, so you can extend with the dash attack. I like those kinds of adaptations, you know. Gotta get the extra percentage in, make sure that... Ooh, talking about getting percentage in.
Yes.
Quick 62%.
Exactly. But that's where you want to go for the down tech. As you see, you do not get off stage, you get just back on the stage immediately, get up right away, and continue your neutral play here. Tries to force Kazuya into the bad position. Oh, but you are not allowed to do that. Tries to wait at the air for the up smash, but Senso delays it a little bit, dodging that absolutely devastating up smash right now. Goes through their opponent, apparently. And now Kazuya waiting for that finishing blow here. Another jump for ledge. We saw Kazuya with the down air clipping that, but Senso not afraid of it anymore. I like that. Oh, no, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, the overextension on the drop down Nair. You do have to do some sort of edge guard mix-ups here, but it's very hard for Palutino to really get anything going against Kazuya unless you decide to go really deep. And if you go really deep, then you better be ready to get reversaled, which just happened. And now Senso on the back foot once again. Man, those aerials really tack on those percentages, huh?
DI'd up this time, gets a double jump, and you have to immediately act there.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, another jump from ledge being caught. And you see Senso lounging back in their chair. The morality of this game seems to have dropped significantly since the last one.
Yeah, all right. That's going to be another big combo here from Walter Mishima as he hits another one of those.
Sure.
Does get the back air, so a little bit of reprieve here for Senso. Has to stick to the ledge, though, to really get anything going. It looks like it's a tough one here, and he does find the moves that he needs. Walter Mishima advances 3-0, extends his set record. You know, that second game was really the difference maker here, I think, for Walter Mishima.
Yeah.
As you could see, the soul leaving Senso's body.
I mean, it's devastating. He's been getting clipped by a lot of unfortunate hits. The up B stage spike, the last stock situation where he could have won, but unfortunately he didn't. And then Walter Mishima, honestly, the consistency that he's had this set, incredible. Like, of course, there are scrambling situations. There are going to be messed up parts of the game. But every time he did get the upper hand, he did make the most of it. I think that's the big difference, because if Senso got the upper hand, sometimes he dropped stuff, sometimes he didn't get a correct hit in. But every time Walter Mishima got something going, he did get the right hit. He did get the maximum damage out of it. Very optimized, and that counter actually working. I think that's the highlight. The counter working is actually the highlight of the set.
The triple counter combo in I believe it was like the second stock. That was crazy to me. Like I'm a big counter believer.
Yeah.
I press a lot of counter as well. But in that spot, pressing it and getting the results that he needed, you know, for Senso, I saw light at the end of the tunnel. But as it turns out, it was not. It was the wrong light that he was going through.
It was the
wrong light.
It was the wrong light. It was Looney Tunes end with the tunnel.